The belly's revolt. A look at overeating. We've all been there. That feeling of being utterly stuffed, pants unbuttoned, after a delicious meal. Overeating, a common experience, happens when we consume more food than our body needs. This seemingly harmless act can have both immediate and long-term consequences for our physical and mental well-being. The immediate aftermath. Discomfort and indigestion. The most immediate sign of overeating is physical discomfort. Our stomach, a muscular sac, expands to accommodate the excess food. This stretching leads to feelings of bloating, fullness, and even pain. Indigestion, often accompanied by heartburn and acid reflux, is another common side effect. Imagine eating a large holiday meal. You feel your stomach pushing against your clothes. Heartburn flares up, leaving a burning sensation in your chest. These are your body's ways of signaling that you've overdone it. A stretched stomach, the body's adaptation. Our stomachs are remarkably adaptable. When we consistently overeat, it stretches beyond its normal capacity. This can lead to a vicious cycle. A larger stomach requires more food to feel full, making it easier to overeat again in the future. This constant stretching can also desensitize the nerves in our stomach, making us less aware of our body's fullness cues. Weight gain, the long-term consequence. Perhaps the most obvious long-term effect of overeating is weight gain. When we consume more calories than our body burns, it stores the excess energy as fat. Over time, this can lead to obesity, a serious health condition associated with various diseases. Think of it like a bank account. If you consistently deposit more money than you withdraw, your account balance will grow. Similarly, if you consistently consume more calories than your body needs, your weight will increase. Health risks, a cascade of problems. Overeating and the resulting weight gain can lead to a cascade of health problems. Type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, certain types of cancer, and sleep apnea are just a few of the conditions linked to obesity. These chronic illnesses can significantly impact quality of life and longevity. The vicious cycle of guilt and overeating is a common struggle for many people. Overeating often leads to intense feelings of guilt and shame, especially in cultures that place a high value on thinness and body image. This guilt can trigger a vicious cycle. We may restrict our food intake in an attempt to compensate for overeating, only to find ourselves overeating again later. This cycle can be emotionally draining and detrimental to our relationship with food. Imagine feeling guilty after a big meal, vowing to eat only salad the next day. But the restriction backfires, and you find yourself overeating again that evening. This cycle can be incredibly difficult to break. The emotional toll it takes can be overwhelming, leading to feelings of helplessness and frustration. It's important to recognize that this cycle is not just about willpower or self-control. There are often deeper emotional and psychological factors at play. Stress, anxiety, and even past traumas can contribute to this pattern of behavior. Breaking free from this cycle requires a compassionate approach. Instead of punishing ourselves for overeating, we can try to understand the underlying reasons for our behavior. Seeking support from a therapist or a support group can be incredibly helpful. Developing a healthier relationship with food involves learning to listen to our body's hunger and fullness cues, and finding non-food ways to cope with emotions. Remember, it's a journey, and it's okay to seek help along the way. Food addiction, a real struggle. For some individuals, overeating can be a symptom of food addiction. Highly palatable processed foods can trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This can lead to compulsive overeating, even in the absence of hunger. Mindful eating, tuning into your body. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to lose touch with our body's natural signals. We often eat on the go, distracted by screens or multitasking, which can lead to overeating and a disconnect from our body's needs. So how do we break free from the cycle of overeating? It starts with awareness and a conscious effort to change our habits. One approach is mindful eating. This practice encourages us to be fully present during our meals, paying attention to the experience of eating. This involves paying attention to our food, savoring each bite, and recognizing our body's hunger and fullness cues. By doing so, we can better understand when we are truly hungry and when we are satisfied. By slowing down and being present during meals, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with food. This means taking the time to enjoy our meals rather than rushing through them. Imagine sitting down for a meal without distractions. No TV, no phones, just you and your food. This allows you to focus on the act of eating and to truly enjoy your meal. You take small bites, chewing thoroughly, and appreciating the flavors and textures of your food. Each bite becomes a moment of mindfulness, a chance to connect with your body and your senses. You notice when you start to feel full and stop eating before you're uncomfortably stuffed. This helps prevent overeating and promotes a sense of well-being. This is mindful eating in action. It's a practice that takes time and patience to develop, but the benefits are well worth the effort. By tuning into our body's signals, we can create a more balanced and healthy relationship with food. So next time you sit down for a meal, take a moment to breathe, focus, and truly enjoy the experience. Your body will thank you. Practical tips: how to avoid overeating. Here are some practical tips to incorporate mindful eating into your daily life. Mindful eating is about being present and fully engaged with the eating experience. It involves paying attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of your food, as well as recognizing your body's hunger and fullness signals. Eat without distractions. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and create a calm environment for your meals. This allows you to focus on your food and enjoy each bite, making it easier to recognize when you're full. Listen to your body. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues. Before you eat, ask yourself if you're truly hungry or if you're eating out of boredom, stress, or habit. During your meal, pause occasionally to check in with your body and assess your level of fullness. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're comfortably satisfied. This can help prevent overeating and ensure that you're eating in response to your body's needs rather than external cues. Plate your food. Serve yourself reasonable portions instead of eating directly from containers. This can help you be more aware of how much you're eating and prevent mindless snacking. Slow down. Take your time eating, chewing your food thoroughly, and savoring each bite. Eating slowly can help you enjoy your food more and give your body time to signal when it's full. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day can help prevent mistaking thirst for hunger. Sometimes our bodies can confuse the signals for thirst and hunger, leading us to eat when we really just need a drink of water. Plan your meals. Having a plan for what you'll eat can help you make healthier choices and avoid impulsive snacking. Meal prepping can also save you time and reduce the temptation to grab unhealthy options when you're in a hurry. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to slip up occasionally. Everyone has moments when they eat more than they intended or choose less healthy options. The key is to learn from these experiences and not be too hard on yourself. The key is to learn from your mistakes and keep striving for balance. Reflect on your eating habits and consider keeping a journal to track your progress. This can help you identify patterns and make adjustments as needed. Remember, the goal is to develop a healthier relationship with food and to find a balance that works for you. The importance of balance. It's not about deprivation. It's important to remember that a healthy relationship with food is about balance, not deprivation. It's okay to indulge in your favorite treats occasionally. The key is to do so mindfully and in moderation, without guilt or judgment. Listen to your body, the key to a healthy relationship with food. Overeating is a common experience with both immediate and long-term consequences. By understanding the effects of overeating and adopting mindful eating practices, we can develop a healthier relationship with food and improve our overall well-being. Listen to your body, savor your food, and enjoy the journey to a healthier you.